Okay, so I'm using DaVinci Resolve once again. That way I could easily break it down and show you everything. Alright, so we're going to let this play while I explain what this game is via the creator. So it's being made by one person, and it's more of a simulation wrestling game rather than you take control of your wrestler and you do the moves and stuff kind of like in 2K, No Mercy, like, a typical wrestling game. So this is more about you being the director of the match, or I don't want to say booker because the booker books the shows. So director, there is no director unless it's big time like WWE. Otherwise, the wrestlers themselves will just sit there. They'll have a start of the match, a middle of the match, and the ending. And everything in between those, they kind of do on the fly. That's how real wrestling matches work. Kayfabe is dead. Anyway, so what's cool about this is it's basically, and this isn't the only mode to play, and we'll get to it in a minute. You'll see what I'm talking about here. So basically, you pick a selection of moves for the match, and then when you start the match, it'll go through the sequence of moves, and the whole point of it, according to him, if I'm understanding correctly, is to try to get the best reaction from the crowd and put on a good show. Basically, put on a 5-star match. So based on how you put these moves together and how you set them all up throughout the entire match will determine, like, basically your review score. Like, was it a good match? Was it a bad match? I don't know if he's going to throw in things like maybe they'll stumble or something like that, more RPG elements of it. That would be really, really cool. But yeah, he said this isn't the only mode. And now we're getting into how it all works. So here's, for this particular mode, he said there's going to be another aspect of the game because he doesn't want people to think this is the only thing you do in the game. Although I think this would be kind of cool. So he goes into the sequence, like basically like you create a move set, right? But instead it just goes through all the moves. And I forgot to mention, this is an all-female wrestling game, if you haven't noticed already. So this is really cool. He goes through it right here. Like, it's just going through all the new sequence. And each sequence, it just plays through it and it goes to the next thing. It'll go to the next camera. So you could literally pick every single move that happens in that match. And this would be really fun if let's say you're burned out for the day and you just want to relax and set up a cool match. You could set up these awesome matches. I really hope he implements a character creator because every wrestling game kind of needs that. It'd be really cool if he took it and added both male and female, but for now it's an all-female roster with booty physics. It's pretty funny, but yeah, it's such an interesting concept. I wanted to make a video on it and make everybody know about it because I don't think a lot of people know about this game. So keep an eye on this game. It looks really, really cool. I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel and his Twitter so you can keep up with what he's doing. Yeah, he just posted this video last month. I've been aware of this for a while, but I didn't get around to making a video yet. I was trying to wait until I saw more because it was just like one video of it. But yeah, he's got quite a few videos showcasing this feature set. So he's got submissions. Yeah, see, it's just like going through the move select, and when you create your move set, and it'll just play it in that mode where it just shows the moves, it shows the animation. It looks like he's taking that concept and actually putting it together, and it just plays through the moves in a huge match. That's cool. I wonder how many moves you can do. Like, what's the limit? Like, can you have him do like 200 moves in a match? Like, I'm curious what the limit is. So this looks really interesting. You got transitions, reversals, positioning, evasions, pins. So you can literally, it looks like, control every aspect of it. Singular moves, shared moves, and then down here it shows he's got taunts, so you can make him stop and taunt during a certain part of the match. That is so cool. Let me rewind here for a second because I want to look at this real quick. All right, we got strikes, grapples. Like I said, I wonder what the limit is for each one, and the total moves that you can select. So transitions, reversals, like probably up and overs or reversals. Positioning is very key in all aspects of a wrestling match. If your positioning's off, the moves are going to look like crap, and The fans will make memes of it. Look at this screw up. Look at this screw up. So yeah, I think it's cool they have the positioning. Taunts, evasions, positioning again. Nice. Shared moves. Okay, so singular moves. Oh, okay, so he has it broken up into moves with the person, and then when you're by yourself. Like, okay, cool. Sorry. Having wrestled, this makes a lot of sense to me. Alright, so we'll go skip ahead a little bit here. And it's kind of cool because it looks like you pick a move, and then you go to the next one, pick a move, you go to the next one. It's kind of like the layer system when you're creating your wrestler and you're putting layers of clothing on them. He's taking that concept, and that's how the moves work throughout the match, from what I'm seeing here. Then you got preview sequence, confirm and save, rename sequence, clear entire sequence, and return. I'm very curious what else he's going to add to this game. It'd be cool if he added like a normal play mode to it, but I like this concept. This would be super fun on like a handheld. You could set it all up and then go home, watch it on the big screen, play out. That'd be awesome. You're like, hey buddy, check out this match. In fact, this would be really fun for YouTube if he gets a really good creator wrestler and everything in here, because then you could set up a match and just put it up on there, and it won't feel so robotic like when you're watching a 2K match in AEW, the game match, you know what I mean? It'll be like this huge awesome sequence, and you're like, oh, I wonder what moves he picked. Oh, that's cool, that's cool. I don't know, it just got my brain going. Like, this would be really fun just to do matches on the channel. You set it up and you just see how it plays out. So I'm very curious when he said it was going to release by the end of this year, but we're getting pretty close. So I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see. We got chops. It looks like he toned down the booba physics because they were like the booty. And the animations look better every time I see it. Positioning. It's a little wonky, but like I said, it is getting better. And it's one person. He says he works on it every single day. Nice. To see the transitions that he's animating here, he must have wrestled or went to a training, quite a few training sessions to know the transitions and everything. Either that or he just studies the show. Because a lot of that stuff is like, how does he know that? So anyway, that's phase 2. I'm actually excited for this because it's something different. And it's just something you could, let's say if he please make it work on the Steam Deck, or it's a Switch 2 or whatever, because it'd be super fun to do this. Let's say set it all up, like I said, on the Steam Deck while you're watching TV, and then when it's all ready to go to your big screen or your television if you have it on Switch or whatever, or if it's on PS5, although PS5 doesn't really have a handheld unless you count the Portal, and then go home and just watch it play out. That is so cool. And then you can show your friends. I don't know. I think this is a really cool social game. Like, hey, check out this match I made. And then, I wonder what moves he picked. I don't know. It adds this cool, like, what's the word? A unique interest. Like, what did he do? You know, like, it's intriguing. It's cool. Anyway, I'll shut up. Thank you for watching. Check this game out. Make sure you go follow him over on YouTube and his socials. And as always, stay frosty.